Mr. Gachagua, the people who are calling you a tribalist and those who are calling you an ethnic extremist are Kenyans. So I'm talking about the feedback that viewers, ordinary Kenyans from all walks of life,
of course, because
are
the narrative has been driven.
Yeah, so this is not the president speaking. These are Kenyans who are saying this.
I am saying the narrative has been driven and perpetuated by William Ruto and his supporters, who are unhappy that I don't support him anymore.
And back to your trip to the United States, let's take a look at some of the other issues. While you were there, Mr. Gachagua, you made an allegation that President Ruto met Al-Shabaab leaders. That's a serious allegation, isn't it?
I didn't make the allegation. Here you are. Let me take you through. I'll take some time. It's not me. I was simply asking him to answer. Senator James Rich is the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee in the American Senate, tabled a bill in the Senate asking that the status of Kenya as a non-NATO ally be reviewed in view of the following allegations. Relations with China, that is one. Number two, relations with Iran. Number three, government of Kenya and key officials of Kenya with non-state armed groups and violent extremist organizations, including the Rapid Support Forces and Al-Shabaab, participation in the Belt and Road Initiative, and then blocked persons and foreign terrorist organizations, including such individuals and entities based in southern Sudan and Somalia. Again, extrajudicial killings and abductions. I'm not the one who came with these allegations. So, when these allegations came and they were in the headline, Kenya is under investigations in the Senate. This is a bill. I've given it to you. President William Ruto replied and said the Americans have a problem with him because he has opened bilateral trade with China, which is good for the country. And that is why the Americans want to review their relationship with Kenya.
I just want to understand from you, you say the president met Al-Shabaab leaders. When and where? And for what purpose?
What I have said, that this allegation was made by the Senate.
No, this allegation was made by you, Mr. Gachagua.
But the other details on top of this bill. I was in America. Every bill has attendant facts and figures.
Mr. Gachagua, when we have an opportunity to speak with the members of the Senate of the United States,
yes,
we'll pose the same question to them.
Yes, you will.
Tonight, I am speaking with you, who has himself said that the president has met leaders of Al-Shabaab.
What we'll not do,
so we're going to ask
we
you...
will not prejudice investigations by giving details of what we know. Even like RSIF, I have said I have a lot of information that is available to those who are investigating this matter.
Have you given all this information? Because this was a request that was given by the state authorities.
I was in America. I was in America.
You're here now.
I did many things in America. This matter is in the Senate of the United States. It's not an investigation in Kenya. And even when I was told I can talk about it in Kenya, I said, the DCI has not launched an investigation in this matter. If they did, I would give what I know, but they have not. I am not going to volunteer information to an organization that is not investigating a matter. This matter is under investigation by the American Senate. If they require my input on what I know, especially on Sudan, I'm available.
Do you not believe that the Kenyan authorities would want to investigate this matter of a sitting president?
It's up to them. I'm not a part of the Kenyan authorities. If they want to investigate, they can go ahead and investigate. What I know is that the matter is under investigation by the Americans. And I'm saying William Ruto has a mouth. He can deny or confirm. Just the way he did about China, he also can reply to this one.
So why report this to the Americans and not Kenyans?
Because they are the ones who are investigating. The Kenyans are not investigating.
You said, again, you don't think Kenyans should investigate this matter? It is a great allegation. I am saying
they should investigate, but are they investigating? But who will investigate William Ruto? The DCI? Who will investigate him? Who?
You don't think they're capable of conducting an investigation?
How can they investigate him? Extrajudicial killings and abductions have happened. Can he be investigated? And why are you not asking me about abductions and extrajudicial killings?
We'll get
People who have been killed here.
We'll get to that, Mr. Gachagua. We have a long night tonight. Yeah. We will do all of these
so what I'm saying, Yvonne, you give information to an investigation that is ongoing. The Kenyan authorities are not investigating this matter, and they are not going to investigate it because they cannot investigate William Ruto. He is the appointing authority. So the matter is dead as far as Kenya is concerned. Luckily for us, the matter is under investigation in the American Senate. And I believe it will see the light of the day. Yeah. Next week you are in court. Same for governors, same for everybody. Why would William Ruto want to take over investigations? He said when he formed the government that he'll make sure the National Police Service is independent. He'll give it money. He'll make sure judiciary is independent. He'll make sure the DPP is independent. Today he is saying he wants to form a multi-agency team under the office of the president to deal with corruption. I can tell you, and I want to tell these members of parliament, you will have to stick with William Ruto to the end. You'll go home together, because the minute you try to move and abandon him, like it happened to Moi in the year 2002, he will have a file on all of you. So all those senators who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money for the finance bill, all those MPs who have been taking money from William Ruto and his cronies for various things in Parliament, William Ruto has a file on each one of you, and none of you will be able to abandon him. For the money that you took, you have to stick with William Ruto up to the ballot. And you try, and you tell me, you have seen already, the EACC after William Ruto spoke. That is a script, you can see how good it is. The minute he spoke, the EACC said William Ruto has done that. That's done well. He says we have 4 governors now at the radar. And you see the governors at the radar. Kimani Wamatangi. Because he doesn't agree with the Kimani Ichung'wah in Kiambu. So they are using that file to coerce him politically. And what will happen now, this multi-agency team, it has been outlawed by the court, but he's still from it. They are going to create files to enable William Ruto to deal with people like ourselves, who don't agree with him, and to hold all those leaders who are with him, who may want to abandon him and go to another political.
That both houses of parliament are not independent.
No, they are not independent.
Okay.
You saw, Yvonne, let me cut you short. You saw an MP speak in parliament. Said, Mr. President, you told us to pass the finance bill, we passed for you. You told us you won't share, we were here until 10 p.m. You told us to do this, we were there. All those things, they don't do it on behalf of the people of Kenya. They do it for William Ruto, and he pays them for it. Of course, we must say there are few members of great integrity and who have a moral conscience who have refused to take money from William Ruto. And they are all his enemies. He is harassing them using KRA, he is harassing them using DCI, and I know using this multi-agency team. All those members who refuse to take money from him are going to be on his radar. All right.
Kenyans have interpreted the war between the executive and both houses of parliament as a possible sign of disagreement between potential partners in high-level corruption. Do you see it that way?
Yes. In fact, all these things, all these fights you see between parliament and the executive is about corruption. Because William Ruto has made Kenya, State House is a crime scene. Kenya is a criminal enterprise as a country. So what has happened, Yvonne, I must tell you the truth. When William Ruto introduced money in parliament for the impeachment, he paid a lot of money. He whetted the appetite of the MPs and the senators. 10 million. So these guys want money every day.
Did you counter that offer?
Yeah.
Did you counter that offer during your impeachment?
I did not. In fact, people came to me and said, Rigi, we like you, we love you, but we are being offered this. Can you give a counter offer? I said, no, I don't have the money. And even if I had, I don't think I believe in this. Just go ahead and do what you must do. Others came. In fact, there is an MP from the coast, a friend of mine, a great friend of mine. He came and showed me the messages William Ruto had sent him, threatening him to jail him if he doesn't sign for me. And he came and said, I have children, my brother, I am crying as I do this, but I have been forced. These are the messages. Another MP from South Rift, a good friend of mine, came and showed me the messages of threats and intimidation from William Ruto. Am I interested? Why not? I am a candidate to be president of the Republic of Kenya. I am qualified. I have support. I am looking for more support. And I'll be on the ballot as a candidate for president.
We cannot be saying Ruto must go, then think of Gachagua to become president. You know, it's like you say you don't want to suffer from cholera, you prefer typhoid.
The most potent weapon in the hands of an oppressor is the mind of the oppressed.
Wakichanuka kuisha wewe.
As in, silaha ya maana sana yenye Ruto wako nayo ni akili ya watu wajinga. Hiyo ndio silaha pekee yenye serikali inakuaga nayo. The most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Mnakuja mnaambiwa na sisi tumeamua hiyo bili itapita ama isipite. Kuna wewe niliona MP fulani juzi anasema ati alikuwa very emotional. I was so happy, I was like cry. Ati, and it's so shameful that you'd want even your name to be recorded like that in the Hansard. In the Hansard. We have passed bills for this president. We have done. I was like, why are you becoming a bitter girlfriend? You should be recalled because you are not supposed to pass bills for the president. The only thing you are supposed to do in parliament is pass bills for the national interest. By the way, kila kitu kwa hii katiba imesema everything will be done for national interest. You are confirming to us that you know what, you are bribed. Kama watu wangekuwa werevu wangekuwa recalled kitambo, but I said an MP is an average of the people in a constituency. Wow, umetuita mafala. Hapana, sijaita mtu yote wala. Sijaita mtu yote wala.
To those who believe politics doesn't affect them, I hope today has taught you how politics affect you directly.
Ruto simpigi kura. Amenajisi inchi. Bila kutumia hata kondom.
This is Selector Dede.
Wanadhani ya si bongo lala, ikikupita we bongo lala. Na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hati jikuku mewaka sana, na mabistu wanachafua rada. Na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hakuna mboka, peleke shuleni watasoma. Madaktari wamegoma, hapa sani Yesu atatuponya. Wambie punde imechoka sana, farasi bado ijapatikana. Ni mandai wanagonya na mali wanaponda, unakonda wananona. Maandamano, maandamano, amise maandamano, maandamano.